Biggie died, Tupac died. And then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and JayZ. And then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all JayZ.
It's all JayZ.
It's all JayZ. And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all of those records together. They both Aaliyah. In 21 years, I have never had anything to say about Mr. Sean Carter other than the fact that we had a pleasant working relationship and he was an excellent businessman.
21 years.
In 21 years. And after 21 years, what I will say to you is this. The first time I ever saw JayZ or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as JayZ. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you.
Rest in peace, Big L.
Rest in peace, Big L.
One of the
That was
dopest.
the
One of the
sensei.
dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put JayZ on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, JayZ. And then, you know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know, camaraderie with Honeycombs and aka Diddy.
Is it because he is Diddy's confidant? After what seems like a rough past few days for singer and rapper Sean Diddy Combs, Jaguar Wright is back in her hot seat and is supposedly spilling the facts on who could be next on the Fed's list.
And this, that, and don't play no, and she said, and don't play no this record, and she said, and don't play no JayZ records. They said Sean Carter was on the phone within an hour saying, if you pay any attention to anything she's saying, it's gonna be, we'll handle her. Please keep playing these New York records.
Yes, yes.
It was wild. It was wild. But this was a grown man with a very, 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 very naive girl. I'm not saying that she wasn't a city girl, but a 14-year-old girl mentally cannot contend with a 28, 29-year-old man.
Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest motherfucker, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning, gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know, I speak for a reason. When you see this bullshit motherfucking game with people that you love, that you like, you know, it's too many coincidences.
Too many. You
Honeycomb.
Oh. Stamp it.
We gonna get you and your little dog too.
Mm.
And congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did. Has anybody asked themselves about that shit?
I mean, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are asking about what's going on with it. Yeah, a lot of people are looking at it as like that's the way the new relationship should work.
What, to get paid?
Yeah, basically.
She was getting $500K a month. She quit because he dropped her down.
Yeah, I think that's where they're at with it now.
No, but understand this. Think about this. And there are women in this room. Why would you quit? What the is going on that 250,000 ain't enough?
Ladies?
Like the fact that he, I'm just saying, the fact that he cut from 500 to 200, who the gives a shit? 200K, who 250K? Who turning down 250K a month?
Mm.
What the is going on in that relationship that 250K ain't enough?
According to the R&B singer, it seems to be a close call that law enforcement will poach JayZ next, given his close affiliation and ties with P. Diddy. Why? Here's what you need to know.
Worth 250K, that's gotta be some dark shit. Like, people are not understanding that girl quit 250K. 4 million every quarter. Well, I'm sorry, $1 million every quarter. Now she was getting 2 million a quarter, but then she got, you got going on that's so deep that it ain't worth $1 million a quarter. That's how he operates. He has people followed. He has people watched. He does all kinds of. He's a piece of shit.
Too much money.
I feel bad for the kids. Like, don't think that there aren't moments when I'm speaking honestly about that motherfucker that I pray that his children don't hear it. Because that's still their dad. I know what it's like to have a baby with a up ass small. As much as I can't stand my ex-husband, I would never want my son to feel bad about either one of us being his parent. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I would never want that.
Exactly.
But their father is the...
The disturbing charges that singer-songwriter Jaguar Wright made against some of the biggest names in the music industry have put her in the spotlight recently. Wright is exposing JayZ and Diddy for their decades-long history as sex traffickers and manipulators for Hollywood elites as she moves from hotel to protect her life.
But people don't know the reality of Total. And the reality of Total is that Kima Dyson started that group. Puffy got into the mix later. Her mom was like their manager. Her sister Vita survived. Her sister Vita was with Irv Gotti before Ashanti got there. Like, these were girls who were making their bones in the game. They were making deals. They were getting deals. Like, and they did this before Puffy came. Their name was breaking before Puffy got involved. Then Puffy got involved. And then the next thing you know, Missy gets involved. And when Missy got involved, everything changed. But what I hated more than anything was how Kima Dyson kind of got ostracized from the entity that she was damn near responsible for creating because she wasn't, because she was straight, because she had a husband, because she had children, because they had a family, because they had a business. And then the next thing you know, here come Puffy, Diddy, dirty money.
Yeah,
real fast.
They did nothing either.
I mean,
Danity Kane, nothing. Like, his groups do nothing. Like, they start off good, but I believe it's him. He's the number one denominator. You know what I mean?
Hey, Clive Davis's artists kind of experienced the same thing as Angie Stone.
Jaguar has been alerting us for some time that Diddy and JayZ's standing in the business isn't entirely spotless, especially in light of Diddy's long-standing attempts to manipulate young artists and coerce young ladies into doing dubious activities for powerful Hollywood figures, and JayZ's history of manipulating his wife, Beyonce.
I'm like, oh,
y'all playing.
So,
shit.
We ended up having to leave early. We got a phone call from a trusted source. We had to leave because somebody was coming up the service elevator for us in an hour. And I'm glad I still have friends in Vegas. So then they tried to stall out our luggage because we weren't allowed to take our luggage down. The bellman had to take it. Our luggage was rifled through and robbed from the time it came down from the suite to the car. They kept trying to keep us there. I had to press the issue to get my car, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers doing too much. If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early. Oh, well, this is only happening because you're checking out, early. What do you mean because I'm checking out early? If I want to check out early, I should be able to check out early.
Right.
You starting to make it sound like you're trying to keep me here. Is there a reason why you're trying to keep me here? See, there's a moment when North Philly just kicks right in. I'm sitting there talking to the valet guy. Ma'am, I don't know why it's taking so long to get your car. It usually doesn't take this long. And I looked at him and I said, I want you to understand something. You getting me my car right now is good for you. Because if they come, I'm going to grab you and hold you close. And you're going to get touched right with me. Now go get my motherfucking car. And you knew I wasn't playing. Oh, you don't want to get my car? When the motherfuckers come, you gonna be my shield, baby. Kevlar! Got my car. You were able to finally get to the luggage. He had to go and track the luggage down. Couldn't find the bellman that had our shit. He went on break. So he came up to the room and took our shit to bring our shit downstairs to meet us in the lobby with the car. But while he took our shit, he went on break. I made enough noise. We did what we had to do.
And so, Wright now alleges that Diddy and JayZ have made her and her husband their targets, compelling them to go into hiding and practically live underground.
How are you and Diddy, man? I'm good. We good. Our work will be here longer than we will. Trying to make him not.
Yet, this hasn't prevented her from exposing the possibility of Diddy and his close friend JayZ's future behind prison bars. JayZ and Diddy have been friends for a long time and are both music industry billionaires, according to Wright. And of course, rapper 50 Cent, who is also battling tooth and nail to expose the duo. JayZ and Diddy have exploited this power to cover up their shady actions.
How do you feel about him making her search for prostitutes who were dark-skinned with big black penises? That's literally what he made her search for.
I mean, that's what he into.
He into BBCs. What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine. Master.
For example, they are sometimes accused of misusing their power and influence sexually as the owners of their own labels. If all goes as it should, JayZ's arrest may lead to the arrest of T.D. Jackson, the duo's top assistant, who is said to have attended almost all of these predatory events. In other news, Kanye West has also backed 50 Cent and was caught on video questioning Diddy, JayZ, and Beyonce, claiming that they are controlled by influential figures in Hollywood.
When I started addressing my issues about what happened to Malik B and what happened to Flo Brown, I just started looking, as I've gotten older, like I dissect life a little differently now. I'm always looking for the origin of a problem. I'm not looking to deal with the fallout that is presently here now. If I want to get rid of it, I got to go to the origin. I got to figure out where it comes from, and I got to dig those roots up, and I got to make sure it can't continue to grow. What made you tell about P. Diddy and Christopher Williams? Because they had it coming. They had it coming. I had no intention of ever telling that story. Matter of fact, I wasn't going to tell the story, but they kept posting nasty things about my kids on Instagram.
Kanye West maintains that he could never be managed in the same way, and that, unlike JayZ and of course Diddy, he did nothing wrong and was therefore free to express his opinions.
This is all indoctrination. This is all mind control. You gotta understand, like I don't believe I'm putting myself at risk because I think God uses me for a time like this. He put me in this situation and had y'all follow me from George Bush Don't Care to Beyonce Had the Best Video to now. For some reason, y'all are interested. Chu-Chain said, YSL belt buckle. Y'all told us looking. Like, y'all are interested for some reason. And they wanted to medicate me every day. You realize, like, they could have just switched to medication and I wouldn't be here. And on the news, they would have said it was because of a mental issue, right? Yeah. I ain't never been back to the hospital since 2015, but every time they say I'm crazy, it's just when I'm saying the truth. So what's the crazy part, really? What's the crazy part, really?
But they can't scare you. They can't control you. They can't. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They
you.
can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control JayZ and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me.
Basically, in light of everything going on, sources close to Diddy are confirming some extremely serious accusations made against him. According to reports, even though Diddy has been advising Jaguar outrightly to keep everything to herself, it looks like his career is about to die, and JayZ might be joining him soon. Clearly, a lot is at stake right now, so only time will tell what happens next, and if Jaguar really is right. That's all for today. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.
It drove me crazy to not be able to say that I like Trump. Imagine me not being able to say what I wanted. What was the point of being famous? What was the point of having, millions of people love your music? What was the point of having a voice if you can't even use your own voice and connect it to your own opinions?
Yes.
That's where the disconnect happened. That's where the, quote, I think wrongly diagnosed, that's where the bipolarity is. I suffered from being lied to constantly by the people around me, by my management, by my ex-wife. And I believe those things can drive anyone to a point of maximum exhaustion. But I also believe that I'm extremely brilliant and I'm here to make the world a better place. And I'm tired of the left media trying to pick on me. And y'all picked on me enough. And y'all finally touched the person that's not going to take it.